the 7 key fundamentals to building your property empire. Hi, I'm Jacques Fischer, CEO and founder of the IGrow Group of Companies, South Africa's #1 real estate investors group. Today I'd like to talk to you about the 7 key fundamental principles to building your property investment empire. And today I'm just going to give you a higher level overview of the most important 7 key components. Number 1, plan ahead, create a plan. What is your blueprint for your financial freedom? This will help you to decide on your strategy, the systems, the structures, support, and skills that you will need to run and optimize your property investment portfolio and business. Now, the biggest reason why most property investors fail in today's environment is because they don't have a plan. We all know that in life and in business, when you fail to plan, you effectively plan to fail. Now, when you see your role as the CEO of your property investment portfolio and you run your investment portfolio as a real business, that's when you'll start to pick up momentum and you'll start to move forward fast. Number 2, it's vital to get the following right. What to buy, selecting the right type of properties, where to buy, selecting the right location, when to buy, selecting the right type of property in the right area at the right stage of the property cycle. Is it a boom? Is it a downturn? Is it a bust? Is it an upturn? Where is the property cycle at? It's not everything, but it's very important. If you master these points, you'll be able to outperform the property market and the averages, enabling your property portfolio to provide you with above average rental income and capital growth that's sustainable and consistent over the long haul. Number 3, devise your financing strategy. Use what we call OPM, other people's money, to leverage the banks to fund your property portfolio. This will help you to maximize your asset base and grow your multi-million rand property portfolio smartly, one property at a time. Now, the reality is the banks are willing to fund your property portfolio and your properties on the condition that you know how to ask. With a little bit of your own money, you'll be able to create a massive asset base with multi-million rands over the long term within the next 5 to 15 years from today. Number 4, comprehensive rental management. Get a great rental management company to take over the day-to-day administration of your rental portfolio. Things like your tenants, your property maintenance, and your monthly payments. All of your admin. Get your rental management to run your business. This will free up your time so that you can focus on the strategy and the expansion of your buy-to-let property portfolio. And if you really want to grow your asset base, your property portfolio, you've got to work on and not in your business. Number 5, strategic refinancing. Strategically apply conservative refinancing strategies to expand your property portfolio rapidly, and you can do this tax-free. So by assessing the numbers in your property, you can strategically unlock the equity and roll that equity over tax-free to pay for the shortfalls, deposits, and the cost of your next investment property, thereby building your property portfolio smartly, one property at a time, and like I said, doing it in a tax-free manner, using the taxman's money to actually fund a lot of your expenses legally on your behalf. Now, one property can literally be the start of a huge property portfolio if you're willing to plan it out and be very strategic about this whole process and get your team involved. So you'll own a multi-million rand property investment pension and retirement that most people in South Africa will only be able to dream about. Number 6, use SARS as your strategic partner. Now, the receiver of revenue has created phenomenal tax incentives, rebates, concessions, and also tax allowances to benefit us, the buy-to-let property investors. It makes huge economic sense to make SARS an active role player within your property portfolio and within your business. By using the Tax Act and also these tax incentives, specifically referring to Section 13(6) of the Income Tax Act, will allow you to benefit from between 55% and 100% of the purchase price of the properties you buy as a tax deduction against your personal income tax. So this will reduce your personal income tax liability substantially. And this is how myself and thousands of property investors today in this market are getting SARS to help us fund and finance our shortfalls and our expenses legally and strategically whilst we're building our retirement. Number 7, assemble a great team. If you want to become great at real estate, you will need to surround yourself with an expert investment team. No Lone Ranger has ever built a property empire by himself. Assemble a top team around you and get your property investment team engaged in your vision your mission in terms of what it is that you want to accomplish at the end of this whole property investment journey. If you want to win the game of money and investing, you need the best and smartest people in your team. And if you're the smartest in your team, then unfortunately, you've got the wrong team. So go out there, invest strategically, invest intelligently, become financially free, and leave a legacy.